Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is the second part to the Dune Part 1, of course. How do I feel about it? I like it. It's better than the first one. Of course, it's the second part to the first movie, but it's a better one. Things that I don't like about it. First, I don't. Although I really like the sandworm and the things, that's really the only good part of like the sand desert. I don't like that about 90% of the movie is 99% of the movie is in the desert. It's in this desert planet that's really nothing but the desert and like a big giant worm. Like I didn't really like that. I love the worm. I really like the worm. At first, I was kind of like upset because I didn't think that because I wanted to see more of like the giant sandworm. I wanted to see like a wider shot of them riding the giant sandworm, but we get that like at the end, which was, really, really cool. Other characters, we get to see more of, Zendaya, Chani, which I thought her name was Johnny. I was like, Johnny, huh? What? But Chani, we get to see more of her, and I didn't like her character. I'll say, this is a saying. She had a Skylar White moment, like, that's my saying from now on. For that, she had a Skylar White moment, but like worse, like you met me, like you only knew me for a day. You only knew me for a day. Not even an hour into the movie, she was already giving it up to Timothy. Or Paul. That made no sense. Not even an hour into the movie, she was already giving it up to bro. Like, out of here. Like, before he even proved anything or showed anything, was it before or after? No. It was before he even did anything and she already threw it to bro. Wasn't even an hour into the movie. Like, I barely even known you for 2 days, not even a day even, and you acting like you so in love with me, like you my wife, and how is it that everybody's on my side except for you, Chani? How is it that everybody is cool with me, everybody bow down to me? I'm not saying that you have to bow down to me, no, cause like, you my girl, whatever. And he ended up doing what he doing. And then Paul ended up doing what he did anyway. And he's going to end up doing what he's doing in the next film. But like, how and why is it always that everybody be down with it? Everybody be cool with it. Everybody be okay with it and supporting me. But like, the person that I'm laying down with, the person that like I'm really vulnerable with, like why is that? Like why? And it's like, it's cool though, cause I only knew you for a day. So like, it's whatever. Feel whatever type of way you want to feel about it. If you watch the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Also, Lawrence, she was in the movie. My girl, she, I wanted to see more of her. I wish to see more of her. I'm actually glad that Paul hopefully is going to be with, Lawrence instead of, Chani or whatever. Like, I prefer that. I honestly prefer that. I prefer that. I prefer that for me, really. But, what else? We found out that Paul was related to the main villain, one of the main villains. They killed, I don't know how all of them got killed in that one movie. Kind of didn't like how they killed all those characters off in that one movie, like Batista, his uncle, and then his uncle Baron, and then Baron, I think it was. They introduced him at like some big threat just for him to get killed off. I don't know. They might bring him back in the next movie, but like they introduced him for no reason at all. Like he wasn't a threat. Like they introduced him like he was the Joker or something. And speaking of the Joker, he reminded me of Jared Leto. Like his mannerisms and everything, the way he talked, the way he looked reminded me was so much of Jared Leto in Suicide Squad. Somebody probably already said that and made that comparison, but I don't know. This is just me going off my first watch. He definitely reminded me of Jared Leto off of Suicide Squad. And he was introduced for absolutely no reason. He did nothing. He added nothing to the story at all. just to die. Also, you guys are out living in a desert planet with no water whatsoever. The only water that y'all have is from recycled sweat and tears. With that being said, y'all probably don't even know what a bath is. Those people, the Fremen they probably couldn't even begin to understand the concept of what taking a shower is. So with that being said, man, I don't want to get into it because I try to keep it kind of PG. I don't want to get too much into it because I try to keep it kind of like, you know, PG on this channel, but like, all I'm gonna say is, y'all probably ain't never took a shower. Chani probably has never took a shower a day in her life. And she's angry that I'm choosing you over, like, come on now. But at the end of the day, what would I rate the movie? All in all, I liked it. Like I said, I thought it was cool. It wasn't much action, you know. If it's one of those movies where it's more of like, it's gonna want to show you the world, and it wants to show off the world and the lore and things like that, which like it's cool and I'm fine with, because I think, although I'm like an action guy and I prefer movies that are like really action heavy and action packed, cool action scenes, I don't mind Dune. I think a lot of the things inside of the Dune universe is really cool and interesting. So like, I don't really mind it. It can, you know, I don't mind it at all. Like, I feel like if it was any other movie, I would probably be more bored and it would have fell asleep much sooner or whatever. But I like Dune, and I think it's very, very interesting. A lot of the things inside of it is very interesting, it's very cool. And there's a lot of things to explore. So, and about Paul Atreides, like, or Paul, whatever you want to call him, Paul, he has like so many names. Like, he has so many names, and like he's mixed with so many bloodlines. It's honestly crazy. Like, Paul Atreides is mixed with so many things. It's honestly insane. And one thing that I will say that I wanted to see him use his power more. I definitely wanted to see Paul use his voice, that voice power, voice control power. Like the Reverend Mother, well, his mama was abusing it. She was abusing it. I wanted to see him use it more. Definitely. I hope that he uses it in the I hope he really uses it in like the upcoming film. Also, the characters, what are they called? The Hawthorns? I might be butchering their names. I'm really sorry if I am, but the characters that Batista played, and his uncle, Baron and not Baron, I believe those were their names. I feel like those characters really were, I said it, but I really do feel like those characters were introduced for nothing. Like, those characters didn't do anything from the first part to the second part. Those characters didn't do anything. Batista didn't do nothing, bro. When it was time for him to fight, he got insta-killed. When it was time for him to fight, he got insta-killed. That's the second time, or a third time, really. Just the second time we see it on camera. That's like the third time technically we see Josh Brolin smack up Dave Batista. Josh Brolin / Thanos whoop on Drax / Batista. That's the third time he got smacked up by him, bro. And I was so excited because I really thought that them two was about to squabble, and he got insta-killed. When they revealed that the fat dude was that the Emperor dude, not the Emperor, but like when they revealed that Baron was Paul's grandfather, I was like, oh snap, we about to do something with this. This about to be some, Luke Skywalker or something. I don't know. I thought it was about to be something. I thought it was, because it became interesting when they revealed that was his grandfather. And then he just walked up on him and was like, such and such. And then he did what he did. I'm like, I feel like those characters were so wasted. I feel like those characters were heavily and highly wasted. And I just hope that the Emperor the Emperor story and Emperor characters or whatever, I hope that they're better, because I definitely think that those other three were wasted for sure. With that being said, I would give Dune Part 2 an 8. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Peace.